Hey Wargamers, how are you? Um, well, you catch me in the middle. I was just preparing more of my motorbikes for my Chaos and 30k army, and use them as well on 40k as loyals Marines. Well, we will see how we manage. Um, news. Yeah, as we said before on the intro channel, well, if you are just having a look on this one, welcome to the channel, Malaga Wargames, and welcome to this video where we are gonna talk about Traitors Hate. Now, I would love to extend myself, like I said before, for 1 hour telling you about the good, amazing things in this book and the things that I'm not really happy with, and show you all the formations and everything. But to be honest, there's already enough videos on YouTube in English explaining and showing all the Traitors Hate book. And to be honest, there's no point to be to just my personal point. That's the only thing that it's interesting, to be honest. At least for my channel, for myself. Well, we have to say the book is was in English, 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 German or French for Europe, and I'm pretty sure this one and the other one is the last one that we're gonna have to buy in all in these three languages. So for people who is living in Spain, for people who is living in Italy, they will have their own version as well, due to few agreements that they already got. All right, well, let's gonna go for the cheese. It has a huge story, more than 3 parts of the book is fluffy, and to be honest, I'm really in love. I didn't finish to read all of it, but I'm quite in love because they're killing each other, and they are Crimson Slaughter, War Bears, War Eaters, Karn, stupid sorcerers from Black Legion, like backstabbing everybody, Blood Angels, a lot of Lost Blood Angels, Mechanicum. Yeah, everybody's dying. So good, so nice. Alright, let's go for the cheesy one. Uh, well, it's funny because here on the fluff it say that the Crimson Slaughter has a few Legion Titans, with them. And I was like, what? They are Renegades Marines. They just barely create themselves thanks to Fabius Willis. What the hell? How the hell they go already Titans? I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to read it. I didn't finish the story yet, so I'm gonna have to try to check it out if it's here, because I was like, okay, Imperial Knights, maybe, yeah, you can find something in the Eyes of Terror, but Titans, a Legion, really? What the hell? Anyway, here you have the rules for the Imperial Knight, which is good. You don't need to buy anymore the Renegade box unless you want 2 Titans. Yeah, it's not on the website for GW, but you can find it in a lot of retailer shops. Even on the Games Workshop shop, you have still the box for 165 euros. I don't know how much is in pounds or dollars. Sorry, I'm in Spain. Euros. That's the only important thing. But it's like you're saving at least 40 euros comparing with the normal price for an Imperial Knight. So it's quite good for each. So it's nice. Let's say you have the rules for Karn. Yeah, the only thing that changed is just the miniature. You have the rules for the tanks, the Predator and the Vindicator, which is nice. The Vindicators, the formation of 3 of them, which I'm all Chaos player, so I managed to have one maybe, and the old type. I have three of the new ones, but I have them painted as a 30k wall eaters, which it's gonna. Yeah, depends on the match. It's gonna be loyalist or chaotic, renegades or whatever. Then you have the Predators, which is giving yeah, Monster Hunter and Tank Hunter, which is nice. It's like the Marines, and the Vindicator. Like the Marines, you have the Apocalyptic Blast, which is nice and good. Yeah, we have some cheesy. The Black Crusade Detachment. You have all the information on the blogs, on many YouTube channels. I'm just gonna give my short opinion of all of them. All right. First of all, the things that you get for free. You roll on the chance boom table every turn, which is nice. Actually, you have even a data card here on the last one, which is it's funny because it say that if you roll on the boom table, you get 1 point. If you roll with 3 units on the boom table, you go D3. And another one say if you get a not worthy reward or spawn reward, you earn 1 point. If you got any other prize except Diamond Prince, you got D3 points. If you got a Diamond Prince, you got 3 plus D3 points. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, let's go for the cheesy one. Auxiliary and Core, minimum 1 and 1, alright. Charles Warband, amazing. Just lower, Sorcerer, 1 unit, 1 to 3, between Chosen, Terminators, or Possess. Everybody's taking Terminators. I understand perfectly, alright? We'll talk about that in a moment. Now you have to pay for at least 2 units of Space Marines. Yeah, well, we always knew that we have to pay for something. At least you are not paying for Possess. Mandatory, which is nice. 1 to 3 units between Raptors, Warp Talons, or motorbikes. So everybody who has Nurgle motorbikes, finally they're gonna start using them again. And I will tell you later on why. And 1 to 3 units between Havocs and Hellbrutes. Well, finally we can use all the Hellbrutes from Dark Vengeance set, because one of the rules that has the Chose Warband is objective secure, which means that a Hellbrute is still a quite piece of shit 100 points machine, but now it has +2 attacks and objective secure, which is less piece of shit. It's quite okay. You still have to kill them. You put them in ruins. You give them 2 long, like twirling last cannon and missile launcher, saving and cover, taking objective, 2 plus. Sorry, objective secure. 4 basic attacks. It can do something. Even give them a combat weapon. A Dreadnought combat weapon. 4 attacks. It's quite okay. It's cheesy. The problem is that they are still, you can still get unlucky with the rolls if they got hit, and I don't know, you are a close combat one and they go crazy and immobilize and shoot in every weapon twice, and you have two heavy flamers and you are far away, so it's no nonsense. Yeah. Or you have a sooty one and you got the roll that you have to run and charge. What the hell? Okay, but shit happens. The only good thing is you can use all, if you're an old Chaos player, you can use all the units of Havocs with autocannon, finally, go back again, and their objective secure, plus you got a Rhino, so you got 2 units of objective secure, and this is 1 to 3, so it's okay. Alright, they got 2 rules. The first one is, as we say, objective secure. The second one is like, if you roll in the toss wound table, you have to roll every turn on the movement phase with a character, so any sergeant from this unit, any champion from this unit, your sorcerer, so your Charles Lord, it can roll, if you are on this formation, you roll twice, and you can choose one or both. So if you have 2 good ones, you take them. If one of them is a spawn, you just don't take it, and that's it. Alright, so everybody, all the list I already heard, crazy about this is like Charles Lord, Terminator armor, Sorcerer maybe yes, maybe not. Terminators, 3 of them. 2 units of Space Marines, 1 unit of 3 motorbikes, and 1 squad of Havocs. Okay, yep. And you can go more cheesy. Terminators. You got Land Riders as dedicated transport. Land Rider of Justice Secure. Yeah, well, there is many D weapons, there is many disruption weapons, but they have to focus on a Land Rider. So it's not bad to have it, you know. Um, Terminators deep striking. Yeah, yeah, but you can deep strike, other things that are not objective secure. And as we say, for example, you say, Charles Lord, Terminator armor. Okay, Terminator armor. Sorcerer, Terminator armor. 3 Terminators. Land Rider. Everybody inside. It's fine. I like it. It's fluffy, you know. 2 to 6 units of Space Marines. What I would like to see on this Charles Warband is like, if for example, you pay the Chancellor, you pay a mark, let's say Mark of Nargel. 2 options. Or you can choose to change the Charles Space Marines as the main role of the Charles book say, like if you take a mark, you can use the elite troop as troops. So if you are Mark of Norgel, you have your Plague Marines as a troop choice, or you pay the Corn, you got the Corn Berserkers as a troop choice. This would be maybe too much, because yeah, what they could do at least is like if you take a Charge Lord and a Sorcerer, you pay for the Sorcerer, and you give a mark to the Charge Lord, the rest of your Space Marines can choose a mark for, let's say, 1 point. I will not say free, alright, because that's gonna be too much. It's gonna be like that. Then it's gonna be like Marines, because then I fill up all the slots, with Havocs, with bikes, with normal Space Marines. I pay Rhinos, and I give them Mark of Norgel for free. Everything. Tonus 5, Tonus 6. Then we're talking about for free. Then we are talking about, I don't get Razorbacks, I don't get Drop Pods, I don't get Rhinos for free, but the mark, yeah, hell yeah, at least, But well, yeah, shit happens. Okay, let's go for the next core formation, the Maelstrom of Gore. Here's Karn. If you got the Chose Lore, you get the Mark of Corn for free. Oh yeah, they are giving a mark for free, 15 points for free. Come on, give me the Chose Garban for free. Alright, anyway. Yeah, what they do, the Corn Berserkers finally is amazing. Charge 3 more inches. Got fleet, which means they are giving you for free the standard, the blood standard that they got, because the blood standard give you Furious Charge that the Corn Berserkers already have it, and then give you reroll the dice on the charge. Fleet is much better because you can choose if you want to roll 1 or 2 dices. Imagine you got a 6 on 1 and you keep the 6 because you need an 8. And you have a 70% chances to get everything step 1, something like that. Quite okay. Alright, and the other amazing ability that they got is like once per game on the Chaos player turn, on the movement, they can choose to sweep and hit, which means you're gonna move your 3 inches, you're gonna make all your attacks, and then you're gonna go to the firing, to the shooting phase, and the opponent cannot hit back. Alright? On that scenario, all my champions of the Corn Berserkers will have any kind of power weapon, or even change power phase or something, because I'm gonna charge you up to 15 inches. On the next turn, I have to survive your turn, and then on my next turn, I'm gonna be able to fight you twice, and only on one of those you are gonna fight me back. Which means that if you manage, let's say, to charge on turn 2, on turn 3, everything should be dead. Should be, or you are dead. One of those. Anyway, nice push up for Korn. I wish that they will say like, yeah, you can just disembark from the rhinos and charge, which will be awesome. But yeah, you can never have everything, you know. You can't. Okay, last core, the Lost and Dump. This is the most well, yeah, I would say is I can't say it's the cheapest one. Yeah, well, comparing with the three of them, yeah, it's the cheapest one because it's just 4 to 9 units of cultist and one dark apostle, which means it's 200, 300, 300 points, 310 points, something like that, for the formation minimum. And which says the dark apostle is giving an aura of 6 inches from him, Silot, which makes them fearless, and sorry for my shit English today, but I got my throat totally dry. Fearless and hate, you know, and on a 4 plus, if the unit of cultists is exterminated on a 4 plus, it's going back on ongoing reserves, and it has outflank, all right, which is quite okay. There's a guy already say like, okay, so I take Typhus as command lore, and on the rules it say that any unit of cultists it can become a zombie, you know, for free. So I'm making 9 units of these zombies with the Arc Apostle, and I'm doing yeah, I'm going apocalyptic zombie. I was like, yeah, yeah, could be funny, you know. It's for a fluffy match, it's funny, but for a game, it's pointless because this unit doesn't have objective secure, you know. So for you, it's worth it to have a normal cat with typhus and 2 to 3 units of 35 zombies, you know, and just advance and don't outflank, just advance, and that's it. Screw them. Or put Ariman and do infiltration, you know, so get them as close as possible from the objectives and then stay there for the rest of the match. Is the, well, yeah, the scenario. I say Ariman, but you can put as well Huron Blackheart. So okay, that's the core ones. Let's go for the auxiliary ones, and I'm gonna start from the last one because I'm gonna go for the cheesy ones, and the other ones I'm just gonna screw them. All right, you got the spawn, which is 1 to 3 units of spawns. This is nice for all the cosplayers that we were using spawns since 6th edition, where it was the best company for a Charles Lord on a Juggernaut like I have, or a couple of sorcerers of Nargal on, or simple, just having 3 units of a spawn when you don't wanna or you can't have flyers like Heldrakes. Alright, the Trinity of Blood, 3 Corn Lord of Skulls. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna play Apocalyptic 5,000 points, and I'm not gonna spend another 250 euros on another 2 more Lord of Skulls. I have one of them, I have to sandal them, I have to paint them. I really love the miniature. I'm quite okay with the rules that he has, but I'm not happy with the price. It should be at least 500 points cheaper, because Imperial Knight of 325 points, a gallant without nothing, just the sword and the gauntle and the power fist. I mean, yeah, it can. I will not say kill the 3 of them, all right, because this is like it's 1,000 with with all the cheesy things. It's 1,000 points each, so it's 3,000 points just each formation. If you just put all the heavy, you know, heavy weapons. So. And the rules it has, yeah, it's okay for apocalyptic game. Yeah, go on. There is a formation list here on the fluffy stuff. Say like the Butcher out of Corn, The Butcher of Karn is the formation from Karn, the Maelstrom of Gore, which is Karn and 8 units of Berserkers, 8 units of 8 Berserkers, and the Trinity of Blood. That's at least 5,000 points, at least. And with the Trinity of Blood, without any equipment, just the 888 3 times. No way. Okay, another one that I'm not really happy. The Favor of Chaos. Sorry, Favor of Chaos. The formation for the Possess. A Demon Prince and 3 to 5 units of Possess. Okay, just if you are 12 inches from your Demon Prince, you got the 3. You know, you have to roll on the table every turn to know if you have AP3 weapons, close combat weapons. Sorry, if you just get rending. No, sorry, it's red. So you repeat to wounds. Sorry, and +1 initiative and attacks. And with this, it's like if you are 12 inches from the Demon Prince, you get the 3 of them. Okay. You pay 150 points for each unit of Possess plus the Demon Prince. Not worth it in points. Yeah, maybe for a fluffy match, okay, but not worth it in points. I will tell you where the Possess are worth it with this stuff, alright? And I'm the first one who loves the miniature of the Possess, love the fluffy of the Possess, quite okay with the rules of the Possess, but I don't like the price comparing with the rules. I mean, 150 points on Possess. I have one close combat weapon, not 2. Alright, just 1. They magically forgot how to use a bolter or a bolt pistol, which is nonsense. So I have no shooting attacks at all. No Overwatch, no shit. Alright. Yeah. They are Redlands. Sorry, they are fearless. Sorry, they have fleet. They are demons. So okay, you have invulnerable 5+. If you are not fighting a Marines, they have to do a leadership test. Otherwise, they go weapon skill 1. Alright, but 150 points for the unit? Come on, check out the Wolfens. 2 wounds. These ones, 1 win. Strength 5, yeah, the Wolfens as well, but there is no extra equipment. I cannot have a Storm Shield and a hammer, you know? So, whatever. Yeah, I can get a mark. Yeah, well, yeah, but okay, it's so quite expensive, the marks on the Possess, to be honest. The only good thing I like this formation is for the Charles Warband. I will put them just for one reason. As the Warp Talons, the champion of the Possess, you can pay them 2 Gift of Mutation, 2 of them. So at the beginning of the game, you roll twice. All right. If you got Spawn or you got Demon Prince, you have to re-roll again. So you have a high chance to power up this champion. But as this is the Charles Warband, every turn I'm rolling twice again. I will roll on the Possess, and I have a high chance to get this Possess on a Demon Prince. If I go a Demon Prince with already 3 Gift of Mutations, it's gonna be a quite nice Demon Prince because it has to keep the special rules. And the demon, this Possess, it has fleet already, okay? Because it's gonna be a Demon Prince without the wings and with a power armor. So it's gonna be a guy of toughness 5, strength 6, I guess. Yeah, initiative 8, weapon skill 8 or 6 or 8, something like that. Yeah, 4 wounds, which is nice, but it has fleet. So, and it's gonna keep the mark of the god that you choose. If you choose, let's say, Nargle, it will have Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm mixing my Spanish with my English. Sorry, guys. Um, okay, whatever. It will have +2 cover. Shroud. Bloody hell. Okay, if you go the Mark of Corn, it will have, instead of +2 attack of rage and counter attack, it has Furious Charge. Alright. Slanners. Rending attacks, but +3 to run and fleet. It already has fleet. Alright. So maybe it seems, reroll once on the on any save. Okay, yeah, any mark is fine. You just need to choose the right one. Okay, but as I'm saying, it's a high handicap that you can get a Demon Prince with at least 3 gifts. It's quite okay. It's the only point that I will use a possessed unit, and it has to be a really fluffy army. My first option would be not possessed. It would be maybe Terminators, or even a unit of Chosen in a Dreadclaw, for dropping out and get first blood. Could be okay. Alright, so let's go for the next one. Terminator Annihilation Force. This is quite okay, and I'm not fully happy with it. Alright. It's just one Lord and 3 to 5 units of Terminator. You can use any of the special chargers with Terminator armor, like Typhus or Abaddon if you want. To be honest, if I have to choose Abaddon with Terminators, I will take the formation of the Black Legion, where they got +1 to ballistic and weapon skill, and repeat the lookouts there, because it's pricely. The Terminator, they got hate. You have to choose one unit, and they got hate against that unit. And when they kill it, you can choose another unit. On the turn that they deep strike, so you have to keep them on deep strike, otherwise it's not worth it. They can, on the movement phase, shoot the unit that they hate, and then on the shooting phase, they can shoot that unit or any other. This would be nice if they have another thing that if they can have another thing that is not combi weapon, because if you have combi weapons, you use the combi weapons and there's only one use, and then you have to use the poltergeist, and then you have the Reaper autocannon, or you have the heavy flamer. I don't know, maybe heavy flamers. You just drop, you flame, then you flame again. I don't know. 3 units of Terminators, yeah, 3 small units of 5. Of 3 with yeah, anti-infantry weapons. Because if you use them anti-tank weapons on the turn, oh well, you can use anti-tank weapons, and mark the tanks on deep strike. You deep strike, you shoot on the tanks, and then on the shooting phase, you shoot on the close infantry. The problem is that they cannot charge after landing. It's like you have to be really accurate with them. Alright, one formation that I really like, Raptor Talon. Finally, Raptors and Warp Talons are really worth it on the game. I will tell you, sorry. Charge Lore and 3 to 5 units of Raptors and Warp Talons. If you want to make a fluffy army of Night Lords, you have here one of the formations that are in Yes or Yes. Alright, the Charles Lord get the jump pack for free, if I remember right. And the units of Raptors and Warp Talons, when you arrive from Deep Strike, you can charge that turn. Alright? Which means I will go straight away for the Warp Talons. I appear, I use this special thing that they have about blinding, I appear and I charge you. And I go, these are heavily anti-infantry, because, yeah, you have invulnerable saves of 5 plus, but you have normal power armor, and you have lightning claws. So I will go straight away for infantry, you know. Uh, I will not sacrifice them against Terminators, unless they are using, yeah, no. I will not use them against Terminators, to be honest. I will go for infantry. At least 3 plus save, just to negate them. You know, it's no point. No point. I mean, uh, they are not fearless. They are kind of demons, but they are not fearless. So you have to be really careful with this. Um, they got another thing that if two of them charge the same, I think the same unit, or if they are close to, they remove two from the leadership. Enemy units that are charged by two or more of the units, they get -2. All right, which means that if you go to massacre huge units, not fearless of infantry, with two of these is wherever you have on the result -2, which is nice. You can just yeah, over them, and yeah, I really like it. And I will not use raptors, to be honest, because I think warp talents can do better job. Because I mean, if you put them on the balance, the points that they cost and the equipment they got is quite okay, quite worthy. The problem is like it's power armor with lightning claws, But yeah, if they just deep strike and then they can assault that turn, yeah, it's worth it, to be honest. Okay, one of the two formations that everybody is talking about, the Fist of the Gods. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I can understand why people is cheering up about this formation. I will say they are cheering up like they were cheering up for the Cyclopean Cabal, alright? Because, I mean, the things that they give, you have to use one Wordsmith, which is fine, I love the miniature, and 3 to 5 units to choose between Predators, Vindicators, and Land Riders. Nice, okay, you have Armory Task. It's like more or less the Armory Task, but you don't pay the Land Rider yes or yes. You can choose to pay it or not. So it's fine. The problem, in my point of view, is what it gives you. Alright, the the Warsmith can repair with a bonus of +1. Alright, so it can repair something easily. Alright, and any vehicle from this formation at 12 inches from the Warsmith, it has a 6+ invulnerable save. I don't know how lucky you are with the 6+, but I will say 50-50, right? It's good because you got something, but 6+ is not really an amazing save, Now, it's the same like the Cyclopean Cabal, 3 to 5 sorcerers. And then you got this special power that you can basically cast it for free if you got 5 sorcerers. The power is amazing. Never use it on a battle report, just once, and it didn't work, to be honest. And all the battle reports that I'm watching, nobody use it. Even when you can cast it for free, nobody use it. Nobody pay attention with that. So why everybody is so amazing with that, with the formation? Because you can use up to 5 sorcerers with spell familiar. You can power up your army a lot with the sorcerers. Here's the same. Why everybody is so amazing with the Fist of the Gods? Because you pay for a Warsmith, and then you can pay for two single predators with nothing, just the autocannon, and then you pay for a full formation of indicators, 3 of them. You can pay one of them with the demonic possession, which means that you're gonna reduce your ballistic skill to 1. I mean, you reduce your ballistic skill 1, which means you have ballistic skill 3. Sorry, 3. All right, but who cares? You are shooting apocalyptic barrage. Well, you scatter. You reduce instead of 4, you reduce 3. All right, still 10 inches. So I hate you or I miss a lot. There's no point. For one, it's not being a different. And the good thing of the demonic possession is like if that tank receive a hit and you got stunned or you got shaken, you ignore it on 2+. That's why you pay, and you pay just for one. Why you pay for one? Because you are shooting with that one, and you are shooting the big cell of ignoring cover. You can use your two predators as a barrier in front of your vindicators, giving them cover. Alright, and you just give the small slot where you can just look your aiming with the main vindicator. Alright, and you usually put that vindicator in a way that they cannot see it. So if they want to destroy, they have to destroy the close one, which is gonna be another one. As soon as you lose the option of shooting the big one, the big cell, all right. Uh, well, yeah, you can just shoot 2 times the normal size, and then you don't care about. I mean, yeah, that tank. I mean, I'm talking about on saving points, because the the best scenario in this formation is like you have 3 squads of 3 indicators, and you pay all of them demonic possession. Yeah, you are paying I think it's 15 points each, so 45 points for each unit. Vindicator is 120. I think it's 120, 125 with the seal. With the Yeah, I think it's, and then you pay 5 more points for a combi bolter. So if you go a weapon destroyed, you have a 50% chance to not lose the cannon. So I think it's 130, 135 points each tank plus the 15 points. That's increasing and increasing. It depends on you guys. I will take some DACA predators, just in case there is any flyer or something, or infantry. Too much. You can just launch the predators and do something, just for the fluffy. You got the six plus invulnerable save, so yeah, you are safe. Yeah, with that amazing save. Yeah. Okay, short down. Next one, Cult of Destruction. Amazing one as well. 1 to 3 Warsmith, 3 to 5 units choose between Obliterators or Mutilators. Okay, the only reason that I will take Mutilators is if I'm really short on points, and I wanna use just one Warsmith, 3 Obliterators, and then I take 2 units of 1 Mutilator each, just to make the points for the Cult of Destructions on a really short point view. What it gives you for each Warsmith that is 8 inches to an unit of Obliterators or Mutilators, that Warsmith can order this unit to shoot twice or hit twice, which means if you have 3 Warsmith, you can make the 3 units of Obliterators shoot twice. Alright, so you can use only one Warsmith per unit, which means making 5 units of this is unworth it unless you are playing apocalyptic game, you have enough points, and they just kill you 1 unit of Obliterators. Okay, I still have the Warsmith, so there is still 4 units that I can use this ability. Alright, it's worth it, it's okay. You cannot use the same. Not use the same weapon on the same turn, and you cannot use the same weapon on the next turn, which means that you are gonna have to move, or the enemy has to get close to you. Because in the first turn you use the last cannon and the plasma cannon, which is the long range. On the second turn you have to use the medium range, which is 24 inches. Could be your fusion cannon and the assault cannon, or yeah, I would say those ones. Then you go on the short range, and then you will use your twinning multimelta and twinning plasma gun. Yeah, should be like that. It's quite okay. It's like you're paying for 330 points, which is 3 Warsmith with nothing. For 330 points, you are paying the equivalent of 656 points, which be three units of free obliterators with the mark of Nargil, which means that you are saving 356 points on this cult of destruction, which is around 30% cheaper. So you are saving points, getting things for free, which is okay. I don't know if you have to shoot on the same unit or you can choose another one. Not gonna look for it right now, to be honest. Alright, so Helldrake Terror Pack, 2 to 4 Helldrakes. This formation is amazing if you are not playing versus any of the 85% of the players in tournaments, which is Space Marines, because the ability that they have, reduce leadership 12 inches. Depends of if you have 2, 3 or 4, you reduce it 1, 2 or 3. So if you have 4 Helldrakes, you reduce 3 points to the leadership check. And this with the Command Lord, 5 sources in 5 different units with all of them the primaries of telepathy, you can start making psychic cream like if you are a Tyrannid with -3 leadership, which is nice, amazing. A lot of points spent in 4 Helldrakes and 5 sorcerers in 5 different units. You don't know how, like spawns and motorbikes, for example. You can do it. You can work it out. Just manage with the points, and that's it. Um, the other ability that they have, which I don't understand, because you are basically, this book is just you are fighting against Space Marines and Mechanicum, which is fearless. It's like if they do vector strike over a unit that is uh, pinning, go to ground, or they are fleeing, you do, instead of 1, you do d6 vector strike, which is amazing. It's amazing, but you make this on your movement phase, before your movement phase. I mean, or during your movement phase. For you to make one unit go to ground, it has to be. It's quite complicated. Go to ground. Special ability, because on their turn they go to ground on your shooting phase. Then it's their movement phase. On their movement phase, the units that are on the ground, they cannot move. They make snapshots. They cannot charge. But are they considered on the ground on your movement phase? I mean, they didn't move, but I don't know. I'm always getting confused with the go to ground. Anyway, as I say, it's quite complicated. But anyway, it's okay. You can still get flyers, which is nice. Veterans of the Legion. You can get 1 to 4 units of the elite ones, like Corn Berserkers, Thousand Sons, Plague Marines, Noise Marines. Yeah, the cheesy ones, the ones that everybody has. Nice. It's an auxiliary choice. It's okay. And the last one, finally, the Hellforce War Pack. Alright, we got 1 Warsmith and 3 to 5 units between Hellbrute, Morphins, Force Fiends, and Defilers. Yeah, I would love if they just, I don't know, on this book, just make an upgrade for the Force Fiends and the Defilers and give them, I don't know, 50 points cheaper. Then I will highly use it. I love the miniatures. I'm quite okay with the rules, even with the weapon ballistic skill 3, because they are demons. Yeah, demons doesn't know how to shoot. Yeah, you ask them, ask the pink horrors if they know how to shoot or not with the new powers. Fucking hell. Anyway, abilities of this formation. You have to nominate one of these lovely Hellforce War Pack as a leader, and that's gonna earn the character ability, which is gonna have a lookout sir on nothing because it's not part of a unit, but you can make challenge with it. I don't I guess you cannot. No, it doesn't have the rule of champions of God, so you cannot roll on the boon table. It would be funny, to to have a deep fighter that suddenly just become a demon prince. Yeah, it would be cheesy and fluffy, but no, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. Okay, here's the other thing. Those of the formation that has the rule of the Hell Force, the Demon Force. Sorry, the Demon Force. You can after you use it, you can use it again and use it again and use it again. All right, which means this formation, to be honest, is worth it. For example, for all of us that we have three Mauler fins, all right, you got the three Mauler fins. You put Warsmith, you can still use it. The good advantage now, you can use the Hell Force every turn because you don't need to be close to the Warsmith. The Warsmith has to be alive and on the battlefield. All right, which means that you are gonna touch the Warsmith to the unit to the Death Star of your Chaos Lord, and that's it. And yeah, and you can just nominate one of those Mauler Fiends, the one that is special on close combat. Two of them with one of them with Last Tender, for example, or two of them with Last Tender, and one of them with the Magma Cutter. And the Magma Cutter, you just send him to destroy every single vehicle. And the two of them with the Last Tenders, you just nominate one as a character, and it gain a 4+ invulnerable save. The other option you can get is just get a Hellbrute, make him close combat, and give him 4+ invulnerable save. Then you're gonna have him to challenge every bloody character on there, and it's gonna be huge, fluffy. It's gonna be amazing. You know, I like it. I like it. I mean, you're gonna spend a lot of points, and you're gonna see most of the time your demon engines blowing up. But at least they give me some fluffy stuff. I can make some combinations. I forgot to tell you that if you use this detachment, this Black Crusade detachment, everything on your army has hatred, the Imperium special rule, and if they have the option of getting Veteran of the Long War, they get it for free, which means they got +1 leadership and hatred Imperium, which is again something for free. So last point is commands. As we say, you can have 0 to 5, and you can use Charles, Kelslor, Sorcerer, or Demon Prince. So if you were playing with Cyclopean Cabal, you can still use them. Sorry. Alright, so my opinion, I like it. I like it. I think they could do a little bit more things for us as Chaos players. Well, yeah, I forgot. They give us the heretic powers, which is the are the Jesus Christ, my English today. Sorry, guys. The powers, the extra powers we got are the same that the extra they got the Space Marines. They only change the names, but they do exactly the same, which is quite okay. It's fine. I mean, they are heretics. They learn more or less the same powers, and then we got the cheesy ones from the demons. They could do few things. They could update the powers from the dark gods, like the demons ones, and make or the same ones or better ones. Because I play Typhus a lot, and most of the times I don't even roll his powers because he's only playing on Nargal, and I just get okay, level 2 Psychers, 2 more dice for the pool. If I cast something, I'm not gonna cast him on him because he doesn't even have the option of a spell familiar. So I'm gonna go with my Cyclopean Cabal of 5 sorcerers with spell familiars, and I'm gonna cast everything, even force. I'm just gonna use him as he is, a fucking power killing machine with a psychic demon weapon. That's it. All right, and yeah, and a tank because he's a tank. Holy moly! I wanted to do a short video, and I'm almost taking the same time like I did with the other one in Spanish version. Yes, as you see, I was true. I'm a chaos player, and I'm really happy with this. Um, it's worth it to buy it. All right. The good thing of this is just you only need the Traitors Hate and the normal space chaos space marine codex. You don't need to buy the extra Black Legion, Crimson Slaughter. You don't need any of those. You can use these ones because if you want to use the Cycle of Cabal, you can use as a 5 units of commands of sorcerers, and you don't get the extra spell, but you got Veteran of Long War for free. So if you buy 5 points each for free, yeah, yeah. Yeah, as I said before, the only thing I was expecting is something about the Chaos Lore and choosing marks, getting for free, or the option of changing the normal Space Marines for the Elite ones, just for a more fluffy stuff. But this is not the last one that is gonna happen, because the 13 Black Crusade just started. They are not attacking Terra. Uh, on the fluffy stuff, it's just Karn with some army of World Eaters that he just gathered from different warbands. Uh, the Crimson Slaughter, that, spoiler alert, they got fucked up a lot by the Blood Angels before they fucked up the Mechanicum, alright? But they survive, for Christ, so don't cry, because they survive and they will look for vengeance on one of the main sorcerers of the Cycle of Cabal of Abaddon, which is the one in charge of the invasion, you know, over the planet, which is Amelith or something like that. If you want to know more, somebody's gonna make a lore of this soon for sure, because it's quite okay. Pages, the artwork are amazing. The new ones as well, the pictures, and you can see a full company of Space Marines from the Blood Angels that they got in the rage. They become the Lost and Dumb from the Death Company. So it's funny. It's Corn Berserkers versus Corn Blood Angels. So yeah, it's just important. It's just the blood is spilling, and that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this because it's too much, and I'm gonna start boring you. Guys. If you keep it the the almost hour that I was talking about this amazing fluffy stuff, thank you. All right. I'm really sorry for my mistakes on spelling some words and stuff. As I say, I got my tongue quite dry, and to be honest, I'm not using any guidance or anything. I'm just doing everything by my head. So apologies in advance. Oh well, yeah, in advance. Yeah, my ass. Apologies after all. And if you like it, please just leave some comments, thumbs up, all right, and subscribe to the channel. I will add more stuff, and I'm gonna try to sort it out how I can just film the. If you know, just please tell me how I can film the reports in Spanish and then change the audio for English. I don't know if there is any option on YouTube that with the same video you can choose the audio. I know, because I already tried, that you can just add subtitles or automatically add subtitles and then change it with the automatic system. It's worth it, let's say, on 70% of the meaning of the words. Then it's going to Chinese, because I don't know what it's writing, but that's the point. All right. So, oh yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. This is Max from Malaga Wargames, sorry. And as usual, like the hobby, and happy wargaming. See ya.